Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the DC show. This is T. McNeil. Today is Friday, so let's talk some more shoe news. So, guys, I don't know if you actually remember when Nike actually released the self-lacing sneakers. I believe it was back in 2016, so roughly about 2 years ago. Well, here it is, guys. They are actually talking about re-releasing these shoes in 2019 at a much cheaper price, with some much added detail. All right, guys, so without further ado, let's jump right into it. Now, it says right here that reality hasn't exactly lived up to the future promised to us in Back to the Future, if you guys remember that movie. Furthermore, our hoverboards don't hover and occasionally burst into flames, which is very funny and true at the same time. And when we finally got self-lacing sneakers that cost up to $720. Now, guys, the thing is, I know it was about 2 years ago, as I just mentioned. I don't even remember when these shoes actually launched. And $720 price point is absolutely absurd to me and ridiculous. And I think anybody should be smacked down to hell and back if you pay $800 for a freaking pair of shoes. But without further ado, let's finish with the article. All right, now check this out, guys. Now, it says that things are looking up for 2019, though, when Nike will launch a second generation of the high-tech sneakers at a much more affordable $350 price point, which I have to disagree with 100%, and I will explain at the end of the video. Furthermore, guys, the news was first reported by sneaker culture site Soul Collector. So if you guys want more information on that, you can go to their website and decipher the information for yourself. All right, guys, so here is some additional information. Now, it says that Nike confirmed the news in its most recent earnings call, during which its executive vice president said that the sneakers would launch in spring of the new year, which is 2019, and is designed to be used on the basketball court. Okay, very interesting. But the way I look at it, guys, at the end of the day, if you got self-lacing shoes on the court, who exactly are you trying to impress? Are you trying to impress your friends? Are you trying to impress the other players on the court with you? Or are you trying to possibly impress the crowd and the onlookers? Okay, guys, the way I look at it is, even if the shoes are self-lacing, does that mean that you are a great ball player? Absolutely not. Will these shoes give you better handles on the court? Will it allow you to dunk the ball, make a nice cross up, or even go in for the kill with a very fancy layup? I don't think so, guys. So at the end of the day, self-lacing shoes, I think, is just for show. But let's finish off the rest of the article. And furthermore, we shouldn't be surprised that Nike is developing another pair of these adaptive sneakers, especially after it went to the trouble of including a telling 1-inch in the name of its first generation hyper adaptive shoe. And finally, guys, with all that being said, even at less than half the price, you might still struggle to justify the cost, which I completely understand. Nike is promising that they'll deliver a perfect fit, but then again, my current shoes feel pretty snug as is, and that's without having to charge or change any batteries. So definitely let me know, guys, down below in the comment section how you guys feel about the shoes. As I always like to ask, will you cop or will you pass? Okay, I like the shoes for the most part, guys, and actually there's two versions of the shoes in this article. If I'm not mistaken, I believe the black ones that you see is actually from 2016, and the silver ones actually are the brand new version of the self-lacing shoes that's supposed to come out in March. Okay, I'm going to be brutally honest with you guys as far as the price. I think that's absolutely ridiculous and absurd to charge someone $700+ for a pair of shoes. And I guess what Nike is doing now, because they're charging half the price, they're calling that a bargain. Okay, but $350, guys, I wouldn't advocate spending that kind of money on a pair of shoes. You know, I can understand if, let's say, if it's someone that's in a wheelchair or disabled and they want to look fresh and fly, then I can see self-lacing shoes for them. But for most people that's pretty healthy for the most part, there's nothing wrong with tying your own shoes. Because at the end of the day, you got to ask yourself, who exactly are you trying to impress? Okay, are you trying to impress your friends? Are you trying to impress your family? Are you trying to impress, the onlookers on the court? Because think about this, none of those people are paying your bills. None of those people are going to put that kind of money up for you. So why would you put that kind of money up for them? Okay, that's just how I feel about it, guys. And you know, the thing is, even if they are self-lacing, there has to be some kind of power input implanted in these shoes somewhere. So you got to think, if that device ever fails and those shoes are actually laced onto your ankle, how will you be able to get them out? Okay, and then you just spend all this money on a pair of shoes. And the way I feel, guys, is the $350, instead of spending that on Nike shoes, how about you buy some stock in Nike? Okay, guys, you actually can buy, I believe, 3 to 5 different stocks for $350, which would then allow you to actually grow your money for the future. And you know, here's the thing, guys, the last point that I want to make is the fact that even if you buy $350 pair of self-lacing shoes, is that going to allow you to be a better player on the court? Is that going to allow you to shoot better? Are they going to allow you to, you know, do vicious layups on the court, guys? Is it going to work on your three-point game? Is it going to work on your post-up game? You know, is it going to make you an overall better player just because you bought $350 self-lacing light-up shoes? At the end of the day, guys, I don't think so. The only way that you get better at those things is you have to hone your skills and you have to practice. Okay, so again, it's just a lot of things that you have to think about before you make that kind of investment. But my advice and my opinion, guys, just my opinion, is that, like I said, you can take that money and you can buy a share or 2 or 3 into Nike Corporation themselves, and that way you get possibly a good return on your money for the future. Okay, guys, that right there I think will be a much more smarter and better investment. Okay, but these are all my opinions, guys. At the end of the day, you know, people do what they do. They like what they like, and they're going to buy what they want to buy. That's the way I look at it, guys. All right, so don't forget to leave a comment down below in the comment section. Also, guys, make sure that you like and share this content. It would greatly be appreciated. Also, if you enjoy this content, make sure that you hit that subscribe button. And last but not least, do not forget to follow me on Instagram. That's IG at that's THE_DC show and the number 1. So I appreciate you guys watching and listening and tuning in. Until the next time, guys, have a good one.